Ladies, once again, we have Ethel, and she's going to take us more into this topic of mental health in women. Yes, Ethel, what role do social and culture factors play in women's mental health?
Thank you. That is a good question. First of all, we have to understand that in the societies that we live and our cultures is where we feel like we are valued, we are understood, we speak the same language, and we feel like we can communicate well with each other. That gives us a sense of belonging as women. Just like you can see the How Working Group, yes, a number of women meet together. They share values. There's something that brings them together. They feel like they belong to that group. And that, in a sense, is good for their mental well-being because they feel they have a sense of identity. They can identify with that group. They can identify with that culture. Yes. However, there are some social aspects and some cultural aspects that affect the well-being of women, even when they feel like they identify with a certain culture or a certain society. Yes. So there are unequal opportunities that come with social factors like income. Yes. Income affects our mental well-being in a way that when there are income inequalities in the community, you find that women are not able to access certain resources. Then they're not able to access basic needs. They're not able to get what they want, yes, for their lives, health, education. So in a way that poses stress on them. Yes. Look at education. Yes. When a girl is not able to go to school or they drop out of school, they get depressed. They run a risk of getting depressed when they see other people, other children or other girls of the same age trying to attain an education, yes, and everything. So that affects our mental well-being. Yeah. So societal norms and policies as well enforce each other to bring upon these unequal opportunities in the community. Yes. So we see that when there's unequal opportunities, it causes risky behavior, like substance use. When a girl doesn't go to school, they run a risk of getting to substance abuse. The issue of femininity, yeah, expected to be gentle, calm, caring, affectionate, and everything. So that automatically puts us in a role of the carers in the society. As you're caring, you're giving your all, you're giving your emotions, and sometimes we forget to recognize our own emotions as women. Yes. So you're taking care of this person, and then you also have your own anxieties, you have your own worries, but then who is taking care of you? Yeah. Yeah, so we also have to be aware of that.
So those are very good points you've mentioned.
Thank you.
And would like to know, what can individuals or communities do to challenge these social norms and stereotypes that are put in place?
Okay.
That are existent. What can we do about it?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good question. It begins with us as women, being aware of the emotions, of our feelings when it comes to these social factors. Yeah. These factors that are infringing on our happiness, on our joy, on our rights. If you're aware of the emotions that they evoke, then you're able to express them. Yes. For instance, if you're sexually abused and you express yourself, yes, that has abused, and this is how I feel, another person will be able to understand and we'll be able to support you.
But you know,
Then
Ethel, the problem these days is that I've seen people on social media, especially Twitter, come out and they say, I was sexually abused by, my boss or something like that. But most of the times they are not, understood. They will either be like, you deserved it, you were wearing something short, you were this, you were drunk, you were... So most women wouldn't want to come out in the open and say that they were abused because of that comeback from community. They will, very few will be in their favor, and almost everyone will be trying to look for something that actually led to that instead of providing with them the support. So what do you have to say about that?
Part of self-awareness as women is knowing when to express yourself, how and where. Yes. Social media, that is where everyone is.
So do you mind sharing with us some of the alternative platforms that one can go to express, to express themselves?
So we have got groups of carers and people recovering from severe mental illness. They come together, talk about issues that stress them. They get to understand more on how to support each other, learning from each other's experiences.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and that is very helpful. Yeah. Yeah, talking about the her community, working women come together, talk about issues that stress them in business. Yes, they learn from each other. In a way, they're supporting their mental well-being. Yes, an indirect way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ethel, for unraveling the topic of women in mental health. And we appreciate your expertise, you sacrificing time to come and share with us. We have learned a lot. I have learned a lot personally. And that is it from us. Thank you.
Thank you.